Hello everybody, today you join me in Formby in the northwest of England, and we've just come past the woods where there's meant to be red squirrels. You know, I've seen one or two last time we came. I've not been in there today, but we're here for the beach today because it's a lovely day. It's been a nice summer really, and look at the dunes around here. You know, fantastic looking place. You don't really realise you're in the north, so close to like places like Blackpool, and which I've never been a fan of. You know, it's got a decent front, but the actual place I really dislike. But here in Formby it's much different place. You know, nice golden sand, and it's a lovely weather today. You know, you feel like you're abroad once more, like I was in Cornwall. I've just come over the dunes and the tide looks like it's in here. It looks absolutely phenomenal here. The sea's glistening like in Cornwall. You know, there's a lovely breeze, you don't feel the heat too much. The sand is really warm on my feet, but it is really nice today. You know, it's always good when you just come over the dunes and you see the sea. You can smell it as well. You just can't beat the beach. You just cannot beat the sea. And it's always good to come to the beach. It makes your soul feel good. You know, every time you come to the beach you come away feeling invigorated. When you go for a swim, when you get barefoot on the earth, when you're in a completely natural surroundings. I'm sure everyone's felt that at some point. There's nothing quite like the beach air. In the background over there, there's so many windmills in the sea, you know, hardly moving. I mean, we once had free energy in this world, and now apparently this is renewable energy for the future. This is laughable. You know, people need to start waking up to the energy all around us, which is electromagnetism, and we can harness the power of that to then create an abundance of free energy rather than these farting little things in the sea. Look at the ruining the landscape with them. That's meant to just make people, you know, think that, oh, we're doing something good rather than using fossil fuels. Look at them. It's absolutely unbelievable that people fall for these renewable energy crap. It's ruining our views when we want to have free energy that we all need to look at more carefully to try and replicate. Anyway, let's forget about this today. Let's just concentrate on being at the beach with the ball. This beautiful day to be alive and to just thank life for this magnificent existence that we all are on. And we're on a journey together at this time of the awakening. I use that word carefully because it's a double-edged sword. Many people go down too much towards the spiritual path, meditating in caves or whatever. That's fine if it's up to them, but my thoughts on this, my clear thoughts are that the true awakening is finding yourself, finding your passions, purpose, love for life. This is what the true awakening is about, finding our power as humans, that we can co-create this existence together. The sound of water. The thing about water is it's one of the 5 elements: fire, water, earth, wind and great spirit. And this, the sea, the water, the salt water, is so full of energy, so full of life, because it's constantly moving, it's never stagnating. And this is what we as humans should aim to be, is to always be full of energy, to always be moving with the flow of life. The sea is sometimes still, but it's sometimes energetic. We have to have that balance of the yin and the yang. And this is what the sea shows us, this is what water shows us. You know, the power of water is unbelievable, because water is such a magical force. As Emoto explained in his experiments, how it can form crystalline shapes. Even with our thoughts can change the molecular structure of water. And this was proven when he did experiments where water was given love and water was given hate, and the geometric shapes of the water changed. And this is how powerful water was. And the old world apparently used the water in their grid, because water, salt water especially, is conductive because of the salt water, it's ionized. But there's so much more to it than that. Water is the foundation of life. We all love the sound of running water, be it the sea, be it the streams. Water makes us calm, makes us tranquil, makes us feel alive. There's nothing like being by the sea. I think the awakening starts when people first figure out that the world, the systems aren't right. And then it carries on from there until they figure out really, who am I? You know, things like, where was I before I was born? Where will I go when I die? And then it comes to leading to the fact that that journey to finding yourself, to finding that you are not who you are, apparently you are in this life. You're, by your name, you are actually a being that has come to experience this life, this realm, through your body in this earth plane at this moment in time. That's when the awakening first begins. And then you realise that you don't want to be in dead-end jobs. You don't want to be, because you've only got this life to experience. You want to be travelling, experiencing, living with passion in communities, friends and family, relationships. All of this comes towards the awakening. You know, you have to follow your passions. I want to travel the world, and I'm going to make it happen. I want to meet people, meet communities, set up communities, growing fruit and veg. You know, hunting and gatherings, things like this. This is what I want to be doing. Connecting with nature, building a natural community. This is what it's all about. This is what the awakening is all about. It doesn't mean sitting in a cave meditating, like I said before. It doesn't mean trying to escape the body and transcending and all of that rubbish. It's about realising who you are and what you can experience on this earth if you really, really tried. Because we can create magic. We can create bliss. We can truly create a heaven here on earth, so that all souls can experience in life. And the inner child, the child that always was free and full of joy and laughter, playing all the time, can express themselves as adults and enhance their consciousness here on the earth. I'll leave it at that today. Very powerful message today. Have a great day, everybody.